Now I, like many of you, love the movie Tron, and I also love retro gaming. So when I was casting around for a game to play this week and I found the old Tron arcade game on Xbox Live Arcade, I was a very happy bunny indeed. Unfortunately, I didn't stay a happy bunny for very long. For those of you who, like me, had never encountered the arcade game before, it goes a bit like this. You play 4 mind-bogglingly dull mini-games, and that's about it. There's a recreation of the classic light cycle scene where you need to try to make your opponent crash into your trail, a battle tank game where you and your opponent weave through a maze structure taking pot shots at each other, a disc shooting game against grid bugs to enter the IO tower before time runs out, and another disc shooting game where you try to get into the MCP cone. More fool me for thinking there might be something actually interesting when you got there though. When you've defeated all 4 games, which should take you no more than 5 minutes unless you're a blindfolded chimpanzee with a broken controller and wanker's cramp, in which case it may take you 8, you go up a level and play the same 4 games again on a harder setting. Lava, rinse, repeat. This kind of structure is, I suppose, acceptable for an arcade game that came out before I was born, but not particularly inspiring, particularly as the games themselves are so damn crappy in the first place. The games have elements of mild fun in them, such as the way the anti-tank rounds bounce off the walls, and the fact that you only get 1 life does add a bit of challenge, as does the arrival of recognisers at higher levels. But this is all scraping the barrel really, in an effort not to come across as some 7th generation bitch who's so blinged out in the games department she can't appreciate old school simple fun. In all honesty, the games are pointless, the controls feel clunky, and I just don't want to play anymore. You can set the graphics to classic arcade or to enhanced. The enhanced graphics are okay, but neither will impress you and neither do much to capture the feel of the film. If you want, you can stretch the game area to fill a widescreen TV. A sweet thought, but really, now I have my whole screen filled with crap, not just a portion of it. Fantastic. Oh yeah, and they got the colours of the light cycle trails the wrong way round. There are 3 multiplayer modes, 2 versus and 1 co-op, but frankly, I'd be embarrassed to let another human being see me wanting to play this game. Would you believe that in the arcades, this game actually made more money than the film's initial release? Okay, that's it. I don't want to waste any more of your time with this stupid game. At 400 Microsoft points, it's not worth the download. The only people who should even consider this are those who played the original and want to have one of those soft-focused, dewy-eyed moments. On second thoughts, it may well just depress you with how easily satisfied you were back then. Leave it alone and go poke yourself in the eye with a sharp stick instead. It'll be more fun. 1 star.